low greenhouse gas emission development strategies, mindful of Article 2, taking into account their common but differentiated responsibilities and respective capabilities. Oh, that's the third time this phrase comes up. In the light of different national circumstances. All right, and that's where I stop reading this. Start getting ready for work. But Pat, people don't have time to read treaties. They have jobs and school and stuff.
I know. Also, people have really hard times with words and literacy. But we can watch Wheel of Fortune for hours and hours and hours.
Because literacy is hard. It takes effort and attempts and tries.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know how to do literacy.
You get on this climate agreement so we can destroy the UN with Donald Trump.
I'm not for the UN whatsoever. It sounds like the New World Order way too much.
You're a little faggot.
What's wrong with a new... Wait. Are you an anarchist, Loki?
No.
Are you a motherfucking anarchist? Do you want babies to die in the cold and the rain?
Yes.
A little chaos fag.
Yes,
Are
I
you
do.
a rapist? You are a rapist.
Yes, I am. If the left has taught me anything, I am a rapist.
Always knew it.
Yeah.
I am definitely a rapist.
Either George Soros rules the world or you are a rapist. Choose.
Yep.
Take your time. Take your time.
You know, it's actually quite striking the similarities in between a picture of Emperor Palpatine and George Soros. They look so similar.
Yeah,
Oh
but
my
all
God.
old
Type in-
people that are decrepit and are falling apart look like Emperor Palpatine.
That's not true.
Oh, no, it's not.
All right, I'm gonna show you old people who don't look like Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, my grandfather doesn't look like Emperor Palpatine. He's 93.
Boom.
Like the general eye structure, the face, the jowls, like they're actually very similar.
I know a guy who had a face that would look like the penguin's face if its nose wasn't as exaggerated and the penguin wasn't fat.
All right. So I got 3 for you, Loki. I got 3 for you.
3 pictures?
3 pictures in Spam Factory. It shall happen.
Old decrepit
people.
individual? No.
Old
Old decrepit people that are
people.
falling apart. There are stipulations.
Oh, so now they have to be under the category of falling apart, which after further investigation through dialectic, we will find out falling apart literally only means look like Emperor Palpatine. So
Yeah.
Loki's current definition will be
Yeah.
correct. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, the circular logic occurs.
Damn it, you guys caught me in the act. I'm
Yes.
so embarrassed.
I don't have time.
All right. Now I'm gonna look at 90-year-olds. Can we agree that 90-year-olds are by definition falling apart? Yes, we can.
No.
Can we agree? What?
Jack
How can a 90-year-old not be falling apart? That's a man that should have been dead 10 years ago.
All right, get 90-year-old.
That's a man held together with duct tape and Bondo, 90 years old.
Bondo.
Bondo, yeah.
What's Bondo?
Don't even know what Bondo is. Okay.
Don't.
No.
Is that like gluing cement? Oh,
no.
I had the awful experience of finding out what meat glue is the other day.
Hot.
No, apparently you're not supposed to get it hot.
Yeah, man. Hot. So hot. Oh. All right, so I'm looking at 90-year-olds. They're all pretty old and funny looking. So
all of them, whatever, broke down or.
well, here we go. So here, Loki, this one kind of looks Palpatine-ish. You like this guy? He's 90. There you go. He's 90.
Yeah.
Let me take a look.
90 years old.
Boom.
Yeah. Even more 90-year-olds. This guy is a very good-looking 90. This is another good-looking 90-year-old. Look at that guy. It's pretty good for 90.
Boom.
Here's another 90-year-old. Bam. Bam.
Yeah, these guys look pretty spry.
Will you submit to my to my request, or I have to blow up Alderaan.
I think we're better off if you blow up Alderaan.
Here we go. I mean, this guy right here.
That
He
guy
says he-
also that's 90 has all his bottom teeth. Looks like.
Yeah. This guy right here says he's 90. I mean, whatever.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jen making sex noises again.
Well, yeah, I'm being attacked again. And I'm trying to focus on the little fucker who spit at me.
All right. I got a great example of what Emperor Palpatine would look like if he was a 90-year-old. Here you go. It's right here. Bam.
Well, wasn't Emperor Palpatine like 40?
Dude, this old
Nice.
lady's lips.
He's like she just shows up like in the Star Wars hologram. I'm gonna have my bagels. I'm gonna blow up your star system. With my clown makeup. Oh.
like, look at the lines on that. It's literally like a straight horizontal line. It's like, girl, there's no reason to put on makeup. There's no reason to attract a mate now. You're 90 years old.
Yeah, but it's to make herself feel good about herself.
You could have gone through the change twice.
There you go. Just that. Will you submit to my demands, Mr. Bond? Yes. Yes.
Let's see what Sean Connery is looking like right now.
Yeah, he's looking increasingly interesting and hairy.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what Keanu Reeves looks like, because it's apparently going to be a good gauge for how I age. Well, we'll find out by the time I hit 40 if I actually will look like Keanu Reeves.
Well, you also have to have the majority of your family die around you.
I don't think that has any effect on
On aging? Absolutely does.
I assume I'm gonna look like Walter Matthau when I get old.
Okay, so he's actually not looking bad. Not looking bad at all. And his hair is getting decreased, but
Well, that's been gone for a while.
yeah. What do you expect?
Well,
Besides the hair decreasing, I
he
mean.
could put on a rainbow wig.
Oh, okay, so.
Wait, is Mathau the guy who looks like Nixon, kind of?
So
Yeah.
John Connery's 86 looks like this. 86 looks like this. I mean, it looks like he's in his late 60s, early 70s.
That's not bad for your
At
age.
86, yeah. And he's standing upright and everything.
Yep.
He has good
Well-
posture.
Standing upright is really important.
He's walking across the street.
How do you know they're still alive?
He's walking across the street with his hands in his pockets, so he doesn't need his arms for balance. That's good.
That's pretty good, Pat. That's pretty good.
Ah,
You really got this walking thing down.
I mean, at 86, I hope to be able to walk without a walker. That'd be baller as shit. I hope I can cross the street at a normal pace.
Pulls out a flask of brandy while he's walking across the street, I bet.
Ah,
Yeah. Why not?
oh.
I feel like the conversation got sidetracked, but
It's alright. We have all the related climate documents in Trumpaganda. I mean, it wasn't sidetracked until
Keanu
these
Reeves?
low common denominator people came in.
No.
I wonder who he's referring to. Also, what's a common denominator?
That's a good one, rather. That's a good follow-up.
So Jen.
Yep.
Jen, I want to deliver you air conditioning units. I want to put an air conditioning unit in your home.
Okay.
I want to do it.
Oh, it's gonna be like the episode of All in the Family where Archie gets suckered into a lunar road siding.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just monitoring an alligator that I caught, so. Not very.
Archie was doing in the episode too.
Monitoring an alligator?
No, not really.
Archie, fuck you, Pat. He absolutely monitored alligators.
Well, he was in New York, so, and there are alligators in New York.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard about that. I also heard about giant ones living in the, sewer system.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea if that's true.
Of course it's true.
28,000 feet long.
Everything you've ever heard
That's true.
Everything you ever heard about New York or from someone from New York is true.
No, just everything you've ever heard is true.
Well, it's got to be true in some kind of universe, right?
The UN's in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. It's
Well,
in a
I've
holographic
heard-
city that looks like New York, that they use
That's
for
also
television
true.
shots.
Also true. The trick
Also-
is just never stop listening and believing. Just
I
never
was
stop.
I was
What if
having
New
a
York City is actually just like a figment of everyone's imagination. It's actually a huge like propaganda.
the Jewish propaganda.
Uh-oh.
And that's why everyone, all your friends that go to New York City and fail, always come back. And it's not actually them. They've been like kidnapped and sold into like slavery or whatever to work in the whatever mines. And they bring back a clone of them.
Probably semen and joke mines.
And anytime the one with the clone has a defect, it then goes to California.
There you go. Oh, we get the defective ones. Oh,
Just
amazing.
get the defective
Well,
clone.
how is she supposed to convince them to join Marxism? Just tell them they were created badly,
Oh.
and they need the
Actually-
equality.
Actually, the high percentage of people who end up going to New York City and failing end up riding the rails.
Pat knows one friend or one acquaintance of a friend who apparently has decided to ride the rails.
And I mean, comes from a fairly nice place. Yeah, parents probably at their career peaks, cleared like $100,000 or something like that, more than that. But whatever. Super funny though. I mean, he was in the resistance though way before Trump.
Uh-huh.
At least he has that going for him. Do you know how many scholars I find on the train cars?
Oh. I'm sure just all the fucking scholars.
I met so many sociologists.
Yeah. Oh, sociologists? Yes. Yes.
Political scientists.
Yeah. All right, Jen. I have things for you. So let's see. How many air conditioners do I have? I have 5 air conditioners. I have a single generator.
Boom.
I have 2 cross-cable connection structures. I have 3 electrical outlets. I have 1 omnidirectional lamp post structure. I have 4 inclined electrical cables. I have 4 straight electrical cables. I have 4 vertical electrical cables. And I have 1 refrigerator. Do you think this meets thine needs?
Is she making
I
a
think
breeding
so.
facility?
I'm sorry, what?
Is she building an incubator?
Yup.
Is she building the incubator at her main base with all of our stuff? Or is she still
Nope.
doing her own thing off on the side somewhere?
She's still doing her own thing off on the side, and I'm giving her a whole bunch of bullshit to sustain it with.
Alright.
And all she has to do to keep it going is not to blow it up and to feed it with fuel, which anyone can make by just dumping leather and oil into a refinery, which she can do, and therefore she can sustain whatever the heck she wants wherever she wants.
Refinery.
I am help. Yeah, that's how you make gas.
Where do you get a refinery?
No. The thing you make the iron out of.
Really?
It's
That's where you
literally
put
the
it?
same. Yep.
Oh,
I
I've
didn't
been
make the
wasting all
rules,
this
I just-
time wondering how the hell I'm gonna create oil. I have like thousands and thousands of leather that I'm not using.
Well, no. You gotta put oil and leather in there, and then that gives you gas.
Yes, but there's lots of oil all over the place.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Except all the carbon taxes you have to factor in.
Well, yeah. So
I
he's not
am no
factoring
longer
any
going
of
to
that.
be I'm not going to be using any
What
carbon
about
related
your
anything anymore.
nationally determined contribution?
I'm moving. I'm going to go live in Russia.
Yeah, as long as it's in concordance with Decision 1CP21, that's fine.
Does Russia participate in that bullshit?
Yes. Apparently they are on board with the Paris Agreement. Yes.
Yeah. Take
Of
that.
course, keep in mind that Russia is not cited as a developed country, so keck.
Oh, huh. I mean,
Yeah.
that makes sense though. You've been saying that there's something sketchy about Russia where no one's living anywhere. And wherever
yeah.
people used to live, they just die and then stop living there.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder what.
We live in a certain vicinity around Moscow and St. Petersburg and one other city. But basically, everybody in Russia lives in one of 3 cities and their suburbs. Total country of Russia.
What happened to everyone else?
Well, exactly. And the great mass of Russia's inhabitable space has fuck all in it. Or fuck all that's reported.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Prostitutes Disneyland.
Yeah.
Minnie Mouse prostitutes.
God.
Disney princess line of prostitutes.
You know what the nice thing about a Minnie Mouse stripper is? She's technically half naked already.
Jen,
All women in America are.
All right, that's it. I'm typing into Pornhub right now, Minnie Mouse porn. Pornhub happening. It's gonna happen right now. Oh yes, take me to Pornhub. All right, thank you, amazing. Okay, whatever with the tit fucking.
what about
And
like-
now we do
on the
Minnie
combo?
Mouse.
according
Well,
to Pornhub,
some-
she's not very mini.
No, they're not doing a very good job. They're just wearing mouse ears.
Gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not doing like they're not going like they're not selling it for me. Not selling it.
I'm sorry.
Oh well. I thought I could get like a proper full Minnie Mouse fucking fellatio scene or something, but sadly, Pornhub is just gonna let me down.
Oh, did you
See
hear?
that?
I started my Pornhub account.
Oh, good.
You should come subscribe to me.
Is that a thing you can do? Can you subscribe to people on Pornhub?
Yes.
Awesome. I shall do that.
Now everyone's gonna have to...
Provide a link in the YouTube thing.
I will.
We'll change the name from YouTube to
Pornhub.
video or something. But yes. Yes.
What's that sinister laughing?
It's just Pat removing the poison from his body. One ejaculation at a time.
Removing?
Yes.
No, I thought Pat did with poison.
He's just squeezing the poison out.
Oh. I'm pretty much like, I don't know, got a wicked immune system.
Yeah.
Got a wicked occult immune system.
Oh, well, it's just because you, Alright, so... I am just making sure that I have enough fuel for you. You to do your thing. Oh my god, this bird. Constantly pooping.
I was actually thinking earlier that thank God they didn't add P to the game. Could you imagine being underneath the Brano when you're trying to get on it? Just let's go.
Yeah. Well, actually, that'd be kind of cool for the animation because have you ever seen a cow piss?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it kind of pisses and poops at the same time, and it all just kind of falls out of it, like they've opened a Bombay door or something, and just like flop. Everything shall come out right now. Oh, I almost forgot to put meat in the bird. Never do that. Always put meat in the bird.
What if cows just really like anal?
There's only one way to find out.
Dinosaurs just really like anal. Boom. That's why it comes out so easily. Deer never do anal. That's why they come out in pellets.
That's always a weird thing.
Deer pellets?
Yeah, and rabbit pellets. It's a weird way to poop.
Well, apparently humans poop that way too if you stick to a vegetarian diet.
Really?
Yep.
In perfect little contained pellets.
That's what every vegetarian tells me.
Oh, well.
I demand to see their toilet.
Alright.
Poop pics or it didn't happen.
Pretty much, yeah. You're giving me more things to type into Google image search. Vegetarian poop.
Yeah. Sir, we got a mixture of searches for many porn and
you just kick the door down at a vegan restaurant and say, "Show me your poop! Show it to me!"
What you got Minnie Mouse at?
This is going to get everyone flagged.
Oh man, I am already on so many lists. I am so fucked.
Are any of them good lists?
I don't know.
No. People have lists all confused. See, if there were lists that you had to put people's names down in that you wanted to get rid of, that would be a way longer list than the list you would have to have of people you want to keep. So you just have one list, and that's of people that you want to keep, and then everyone who's not on that list isn't kept. It's much easier.
I feel like there's a Stalin story in there somewhere.
Yep. Whenever you start talking about lists, Stalin inevitably comes up. I accidentally started talking about that when I was explaining something to somebody at work. And at some point, I noticed their mouth started getting wide. I was like, oh, shit.
Why?
Because I am surrounded by people who are triggered by anything.
Are you a McCarthyite?
Huh?
Are you a McCarthyite?
No, well, if you talk about something that's unpleasant, they are inclined to think you are an unpleasant person.
Death and despair, death and despair.
Right. No, the trick is to talk about everything in nothing euphemisms that that ultimately make it sound like you're not talking about something bad, even though you're annihilating everyone. If you don't use the correct newspeak language, though, then it means that you are a bad person and you are to be purged. So I unfortunately let my mask slip a little bit with somebody, and we'll see what happens with that. Likely nothing. We'll see.
I hope nothing.
It's all right.
I would hate
I
for
have
you to be put on
contingencies.
a list that...
I can put them on a list if there's a problem.
Are your lists better than their lists?
My lists make things happen, so at least in my immediate vicinity. I can't control much beyond that. But I know many stupid people, and they're very easily manipulated to go off in crazy directions and annihilate people. So Not in, the way where somebody dies, but definitely in the way where there are unfortunate screaming incidents. Cannot be traced back to me.
What kind of people do you know?
Okay,
It seems
so
dangerous for me to find out.
not really. No. Okay, so imagine Skrillex, or whatever that guy is. The
Aid Skrillex,
the guy.
yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that you?
Imagine him. No, but imagine if he was in your vicinity, and he thought that you were an ally.
Okay.
You realize you could easily manipulate him into screeching autistically at somebody.
Obviously.
Sonny Bono only screeches autistically. Except for on boards, obviously.
In any case, it's no great task. It's just ruthless. That's all. Anyone can do it. Are you having some troubles?
A little bit. Like I'm barely able to.
Whenever she starts making sex noises, it means trouble.
Just trying to chase something in my. It's so laggy, and I don't know why. Like it's definitely my computer, but I don't know. I don't have.
I gave you a link to something that might improve performance. Did you try any of it?
Yeah.
Did that help at all?
No.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. It's not your fault. It's just my computer is like, I don't know. It still functions pretty good, but I feel like it's starting to get into the death throes.
How long have you had it?
About 5 years.
That's about time.
Yeah.
5 years. They're like computers are like hamsters. They've got their time. And then you go to the hamster store and you get another hamster.
Boom. Eat the other one though. Shit. Oh wait, no, guinea pigs, not hamsters.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Point is, you got some little rodent pet that lasts more than 5 years. It's time to get a new one.
Alright, I'm gonna head to work. Down with the UN.
Now, Jen,
Mhm.
in the event that you decide you do not want to hang out on the south side of the island, that you're feeling like, but I gotta be here because of all this crap that I built over on this side, keep in mind, we can replace everything.
Yep.
So, if you want to blow the whole place up, say, fuck everything, I'm going somewhere else, you do that. It's okay.
Fuck is it obscured by?
Oh my god, I see the Titan sword.
Yeah, I kept
Isn't he
trying
awesome?
to get to it.
Huh? Do you want to fight the Titan sword, Loki?
I thought we were gonna go get birds.
You mean Quetzals?
Yes.
Okay, so so Mort and I did that, and it was very frustrating. So frustrating, in fact, that Mort she basically said never again.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we can either reprise that venture, or, if you want, what I would suggest instead, you know the pterodactyl thingies that have got that sort of weird fan thing on the top of their head? They're not the giant Quetzals, but they're like the other pterodactyl.
Okay.
Well, whatever. Anyway, when you put a saddle on them, you can put like 3 people on their back.
Okay.
And most of them can shoot whilst on the back of the thing.
Oh,
Which
that's
means we can follow the thing around with one of those and just shoot it. Otherwise, what we're going to be doing with the Eagles is one person will be grabbing the other person in the talons of the eagle
Right.
and be popping around trying to shoot the thing. And that's what Mort and I did the other day, and it was very difficult. At point blank range, we were hitting the thing maybe 1 out of 3 times. And that's not because we weren't pointing the crosshairs at the fucker and pressing click. It was because you do that and then it'd be like, I see that you press click, but fuck you. Which was frustrating.
Can we upgrade some stuff real quick?
What do you want to upgrade?
I want to get a rifle, and I want to shoot it with rifle darts. Rifle train darts.
Are you not able to make rifles?
I just need lots and lots of iron, and I have a missile launcher for all I care.
Oh, well, you know what the metal base is.
Yes, I'm gonna have to go over there and collect lots of iron because I stole a lot of your iron as well.
No. That was brought down for you guys. So use that. Have many happy keks, and then what you need beyond that has to be got back at the metal base.
Disable following. Disable following. I'm also still partially upgrading the walls so the T-Rexes don't fucking walk away. The T-Rexes have like to walk off or away from our base. I'm not sure why.
Don't you have them set on like
Yeah, but
disable wandering?
sometimes something attacks them or something wants to attack them and they want to eat it a lot.
Oh.
So
Well, yeah.
they head off. Just step right over the current walls we have.
Yeah, too high is sufficiently high to stop them. So if it's too high, it will stop. For whatever that is worth anyway. So Jen, I decided to stop off at the local mountain near you and harvest crystal.
Okay.
Because you were saying you needed crystal.
Yeah, I'm running low.
Yeah,
I'm running low.
that's fine.
Yeah, I'm on my way back too. I just stopped to get a couple drops that were nearby, and funny enough, I got a couple things to use to make the incubator room. Well, maybe not the incubator room, but at least the nursery.
Mm-hmm.
That was handy. I don't have to make it now.
All right, I'm coming. So you're at the Brontosaurus base, right?
I'm heading back right now. Is what
Well,
I'm
wait,
doing.
where do you want to build your incubator?
Well, that's where I was gonna build it, because we've
The
got.
Brontosaurus base.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I am heading to the Brontosaurus base.
Yeah, I was just thinking it'd be cool to have a high level Brontosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know they maneuver like assholes, but.
Well, at some point, if you want, I can put a Brontosaurus platform saddle. I haven't gotten to that level yet, I don't think. But yeah, we can put one of those on the back of both of those Brontosauruses ultimately, and they can then be big mobile bases that just wander about, doing what you want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
I will suggest that at a bare minimum, their chest be armored.
Yeah.
I've had bad experience with murder chickens climbing right up into the chest of a Brontosaurus I was riding and killing the shit out of them.
Eee.
Very upset about that.
Yeah.
But anyway. So have you gone north yet?
I was heading there when I ran across that alligator. I just went a little.
And the
Yeah,
alligator was bad or good, or what was the alligator do?
Oh, well, I caught it.
Oh,
I'm transporting him back. Like he's almost finished taming. And that way I've got a little bit of protection at this base. I mean, I've got the dillos and now I've got an alligator, so it's not much, but plus the 2 piranhas. Oh, there you are. Hello.
hello.
Your eagle is so nice looking.
Aw.
He actually looks like an eagle. I know that sounds weird, but
Yeah. Well, yeah, they all have different sort of colorations. Very lovely plumage. Alright, so let's see, what box am I going to dump all this bullshit into? I'm going to put this into the first box inside of the Brontosaurus space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 air conditioners, 77 crystal, 2 intersection electrical cables, 1 electrical generator, 1 electrical outlet, 4 inclined electrical cables, 1 omnidirectional lamp, 1 vertical electrical cable. Wait, was that 1 vertical electrical cable? No, it was 4 vertical electrical cables, 4 straight electrical cables, and 100 gasoline. So, huzzah.
If gasoline is that easy to make, I might convert to getting one of those motorboats now.
Do you have black pearls, sir?
No.
Then you're fucked.
How do I get black pearls?
You have to attack sea creatures at the bottom of the ocean.
Shit.
yeah.
Basically, you need a scuba tank first.
Shit.
Yeah. Oh. No. And I forgot a refrigerator. A refrigerator. So I would recommend you going and figuring out how any of this stuff works on like YouTube or something. I've spent no time figuring out how anything works, except for generators and refrigerators and electrical cables. But those are simple. You just put a generator down, you put an electrical cable next to it, then you put an outlet, attach the electrical cable, and you put a refrigerator next to the outlet. That's all you do. It's that simple. So in any case, and off again I fly.
Okay. I think the bird that I have is going to get quite a workout. Flying back and forth between.
Well, what's the carry weight of your bird?
More like 500.
Well, 500 carry weight, you should be able to carry about 250 to 350 ingots per run. The notion is all the refineries are up on the hill, so what you do is you take everything to those and load up. And
Yes.
then when you've got the ingots, you just take them down the hill.
I'm going over there now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna load up on a fuck ton of trank darts.
Mm-hmm.
And fix my gun. The gun is significantly better than any of the crossbow garbage I've been using.
Not stuck.
So do you think that will set you up, Jen?
I think so.
Yeah. And as needed, if you need to get oil, you can get that from the north. And it's just oil and leather dumped into the refinery. and you cook it, and it generates gas.
So I see you guys also got a white T-Rex.
Yeah. So she got Mort found a white T-Rex that she liked, and so we tamed that.
Now everyone's got a white T-Rex. Now there's no point in me having a white T-Rex.
Hey, I don't have a white T-Rex. I don't even want a white T-Rex. I wanted a green one. So you can be
You
like,
make
good.
paint and paint it black
You think? Can I paint it green?
or green or
I want a green. Just be like Godzilla. Rawr.
No, that thing is great, but its stamina gets drained so quickly.
Well, check out mine. I've been bumping his stamina lately.
Once I get myself a nice full first suit armor, I'm gonna go back into the frozen lands and just get all the fur.
That's actually something that I did with my Rex. Mort and I were rampaging across the map in T-Rexes. And basically trying to get ourselves killed. It was impossible. We just kill everything. It didn't matter. And so I collected so much fur pelt that I couldn't carry it anymore on the track on the Rex. And so I just started giving it to Mort, and she couldn't carry anymore, and then we just started dumping it.
So T-Rexes are better than pigs.
Yes. The pigs are, however, the most formidable thing in the north by far. You will run into enemy T-Rexes with some frequency, and they are punks. Oh, there's also something that is sort of like a feathered T-Rex.
Yes, that's
It's not one of those. Yeah, it's like the Yetasaurus, something like that. Whatever. It has roars that will buff allied dinosaurs and debuff you.
which is why we want
And,
one.
and those are dangerous, but not as annoying as the pigs because you can kill them way faster than the stupid little pigs.
But if you just get a bunch of pigs, or if you just start just chomping on them, I think chomping on them just works.
The problem with the pigs is their metabolism.
Yes. No, you don't want them. You just have to keep eating them. Like you just have to keep chewing on them, and eventually they run out of food to be able to heal, and then they die.
Yes. In any case, they are very annoying, and the T-Rex is able to dispatch them relatively quickly, but they are by far the most annoying enemy you will encounter. Not even close. Anything else.
But I think the T-Rex also finds them delicious. That's the way I think about it.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that you'll find you're doing with the T-Rex if you use them with any frequency is stopping to vomit meat in all directions.
Well,
And then continuing on the rampage. And then you vomit meat in all directions and you continue the rampage.
okay. I guess we'll go on T-Rex riding missions for fur. I shouldn't use the boat. Just ride the T-Rex over there.
Yeah.
Can I get another saddle for Trigger so me and him can go on T-Rex rampages?
You can take the saddle off of my T-Rex so long as you leave the glasses skin in the inventory of that T-Rex.
That's not how this skin works.
Yes, you can remove the skin. You
Can
can
you?
right-click on it and say remove.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Remove
we
the
also
skin
have unlimited those glasses skins, by the way.
I know,
keep
but I
tossing them in
don't-
the trash.
Yes, I know. And so I want one with glasses because all my creatures have glasses on.
Fair enough. Do you want my classes skins?
No, I mean, I don't have that many creatures, man. I'm just saying, if you want the saddle, you may have it. Just do
Okay.
me a solid and leave the fucking glasses.
Have I
in
gone
the
too
inventory.
far?
That's all I want. I think I'm being very reasonable.
You are being very reasonable. Where the fuck
I
am
know.
I?
Why am I getting static from you?
Is that what
Why
you think?
so unreasonable?
Why do I feel like I passed? Did you guys destroy the dock you built?
I didn't.
Why don't I see it? I'm already at the place where all the snakes are.
Hmm. I destroyed nothing. Roughly, you should see the metal base, or the entrance to the metal base around 4085, somewhere around there. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
the patch fixed my problem with the map. Hooray!
What was your problem with the map?
I could not read the numbers on the map.
Oh.
They were garbled bullshit. Which is why whenever you guys were like, oh, go to these coordinates, I was like, oh, fuck me. Or you guys were asking for numbers, I'm like, ah. Listen.
Okay, I'm gonna fly around and see if I can find where this entrance is. 'Cause I was... Oh, is it just around this bend? Okay, I literally just didn't go like a few feet further.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? I don't see it spawn in. Ah, there it is. Okay.
Yep. And there's a nice clear little path where you can go up if you want. So anyway, I do want to get the dinosaur that you can fly and have multiple people riding on its back, which is not the Quetzal, because I think that is what we need to tame a Quetzal.
Okay. So how do we get that thing?
Apparently, you can just bolo them and then shoot them in the head with a tractor.
I don't know which one is the bigger one. I see regular little pterodactyls all over the place.
I'll give you the name of it real quick. Ah, the Tapajara.
The Atapajara.
Mm-hmm. The saddle unlocked at level 50. I will drop the link in games we play. Bloop. Tapajara. You've seen them around.
Did you guys literally clear a giant path?
Mort did. You don't have to clear the path though. What you do is you build foundations, and then the
nothing
trees,
goes around it. Yeah.
and then the tree. Yeah, well, the trees don't. The bushes don't. And that's pretty nice because it means when you're going up there, you don't get surprised by Tyrannosaurus Rex. And it's also generally recommended to not go up and down the hill at night. Still.
Because raptors. Lots and lots of raptors.
Nope, because Troodons. Lots and lots of Troodons.
Oh.
And you say, why would I care about this? Well, they get the nighttime buff, and you could run into 20 of the motherfuckers.
Do they get a nighttime buff?
Yup! You can tell they've got the nighttime buff when their eyeballs glow yellow. They have increased aggro range, heightened speed, heightened attack damage, and I think heightened health. Or some sort of damage mitigation or something. In any case, they are assholes.
That was interesting. Do you know that if you grab raptors in your talons and then kill them to death, and if you don't kill them to death in time, they climb on top of the bird and start chewing on you? It's just a good thing they don't do very much damage.
What a bunch of little bastards.
But the good thing is the bird can grab the raptors out of the air and keep damaging them while carrying them. And then, after you kill them, you just eat them. Okay, I'm hearing hyenas. Which is a good sign, because that means they're in the area.
Not necessarily. They added nighttime sound effects, which are not explicitly linked to anything.
But I keep hearing wolf sounds while I'm around my wolves. So that works. I'm gonna assume that the hyenas are going to be around as well.
Were you able to find what you wanted at the metal base?
I'm going up there right now. I still haven't gone all the way up. I'm encountering raptors. And I'm also just being encouraged by my OCD to kill them all. Nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Next thing I'll do is just add auto turrets to one of our flying bases.
I'm a little sad that no one wanted to play with Walking Lich.
I don't know how to get into them.
Just open the door on the side of him and click on the dinosaur.
Oh. Okay, maybe I'll play with him some more.
How's that? No, I mean, like, if you wanted to build a base up there, he's a free dinosaur, FYI. I'm not happy with him.
Oh, why not?
Because his base is too wide, and I feel like he's a suboptimal design, and so he annoys me.
Oh.
But he's got a platform saddle on his back, and you know, the base, to the extent it's wrong, it's mostly my OCD, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you wanted him, you can have him. And if you think the entire base that's built on him is garbage, well, let's just blow it up. Then you get the dinosaur, who has been leveling up his carry capacity exclusively, which is all he needs. And because his health is irrelevant. If you build a base around him, he can't be hurt.
That's true.
And anyway, as you wish, sir. As you wish. Like, I'm hearing wolves right now where I am. And I never see wolves where I am. I see saber-tooths sometimes, but no wolves. I'll see your owls. How many owls do you think I've seen?
None.
Zero.
But would that be a hint at what's to come?
I don't know. I think they're just making noises. That's what I think.
To make it more creepy.
Yeah. Just stupid noises.
Oh, neighbors.
This thing is filling up really quick. Do you just throw the flint out, or do you keep the flint to make gunpowder?
Yeah, you keep the flint to make gunpowder.
Okay.
Just there's a bunch of boxes in the metal base, and you just dump the flint into one of those bins. Eventually, someone will come by and gobble it all.
I'll make gunpowder now. I need the gunpowder anyway for the trank darts.
Yep.
Like, I've been making a lot of it, but if no one's using it.
Yeah, I believe it's 12 gunpowder per one rifle bolt. Something like that?
No, it's like 3 gunpowder per rifle bullet or something.
I could be wrong. Let's see. Weapons, ammo, 12 gunpowder, and 2 metal ingots per shot.
Really? Wait, shotgun or rifle?
Rifle.
Damn, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I guess it's
But at the metal base, it's all quite affordable.
yes, because there's lots of metal.
Lots of metal, and when you run the forges, you get lots of charcoal, and you're surrounded also by rocks from which you can get all the flint and stone you want. So, just generally,
Yeah, I'm
very
gonna go
easy to
crazy
get.
making gunpowder and stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would recommend you make yourself, somewhere between 200 and 400 bullets, and put that on your boat, and then you just come back when you need another 200 or 400 bullets.
Okay, let's start empty. I guess enable follow. That's fine. Disable follow inventory.
Have you got yourself a monkey yet, by the way?
No,
Get a monkey.
the obsidian goes into the smithy, right?
The obsidian goes into the fabricator.
Oh, shit. Where's the fabricator?
Second floor.
What are we fabricating?
With obsidian, we are fabricating polymer.
Okay.
But get a monkey. Do you know what a monkey will do when you get attacked?
What? Throw poop at it?
Yes! Yes, he will throw poop at them. And the poop slows them down. It stuns them. They get stunned by the poop.
I should go.
And it gets better. And it gets better. You can use him as a backpack. Anything you put in his inventory, it counts half of what it would count in your inventory. So if you're running around and you get encumbered, you just put all your shit in the monkey's inventory, and then put him on your back, and then you can run around and not be encumbered. Get a monkey.
I will get a monkey. I just don't know where to get a monkey.
You run into them.
Well, they're all over the place, aren't they? Like.
Yep. Yeah, and they're passive tames. So you walk up to them with some purple berries in your last hotbar slot, and you walk over to them and press E, and you feed them whenever they're hungry. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes doing that, and then you have a monkey.
It sounds like fun.
And then thereafter, those who attack you shall have monkey poop in their face. It's what you get.
It's my wall.
So I see making spark powder no longer affects my what do you call it? Experience whatsoever.
It probably does.
No, my experience points don't light up anymore.
Well, yeah, but that's just because it's a large number. If you look at if you actually look at your experience number, like the actual value number, it may still go up.
How do I look at the value?
Just press I.
Oh, it's doing 0.1.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's an infinite amount of points. I see why it's not lighting up.
Okay, so if you're curious as to where the tapajaras are, assuming you wanted to tame them, they are most easily tamed in the river areas.
Okay.
So over rivers in the interior of the island is where you're most inclined to run into a tapajara.
Okay.
And you can bolo them.
I heard that is Ebola. Sorry, nerd. Nerd moment.
No problem. Yeah, no, so what you get, here's a variety of things that are not great about them. They have very little health. And not an enormous amount of stamina. At least it's starting from, I guess. We want to tame as high level one as we can get our grubby mitts on. And their carry weight is not amazing. But let's see, what happens if you get, like, say, a level 15. Weird. I'm not sure about that.
What does it need? What do you need to tame it? Just berries?
Meat.
Meat.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can tame it with regular raw meat, or I don't know, cooked prime, or whatever you want to use. But it is a carnivore. The kibble is Allosaurus egg kibble.
Do we have an Allosaurus?
No. So whatever on that point. But yeah, Tapajara is what we're going to want to get the castle, I think.
Okay. I knew it. Those are hyenas. The hyenas are hanging out by the metal base.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they just attacked me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I do know there's a new dinosaur or creature, whatever they added, that has a saddle you can put on it. And the saddle, well, not a saddle, they're like saddle bags, but you can't actually ride it.
Yeah, those are the hyenas.
Right. It's weird that they're attacking us. I didn't know that they would do that. They wouldn't. But in any case, yeah, so you know the deal with the saddlebag that is basically a refrigerator.
Yes. A fantastic, fantastic refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to
Well,
go
yeah,
get my
so-
gun and shoot them in the head.
I think they're passive tames.
They are passive tames. But they're not passive animals. That's the problem. I think if you
well,
want to
maybe-
passively tame them, what you have to do is you have to get your bird, grab one from the ground, throw it into a small pen, put on your ghillie suit, and just sit around petting it. I saw someone do it.
And you have to be very careful, otherwise, they just attack your base. Like they'll just keep attacking your base.
Yeah, but
So
if
if you fail, you have to kill it.
Mm.
Pretty much. Yeah, I watched a guy go through 4 of them.
Well, here's another idea with that, which may avoid that situation to a certain extent. You can find some little glitch hole in the map, and then throw them into it. And they won't be able to get out, and none of it will register as an attackable thing. So they'll just be in the hole. I found a few of those. And I've had to, out of some of them, I've had to ghost walk out of.
They ghost walk out of.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
don't know-
enable no click mode and just walk through walls.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how I get your boats out. By the way, you've gotten your boat out, right?
My boat, yes, but I have a new, like I said, I'm kind of doing a new raft thing that's stuck and has been stuck for a while.
Okay. Yeah. So your new raft is by the northern base somewhere.
Yes. It's a partially built raft. You can see it's just in pieces.
Okay. And you say that's stuck.
Yes. It is stuck.
Well, I'll unstick it later.
It's okay. I'm not really doing much with it at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So just to ask Loki while I'm remembering to ask, if you if someone were to tame one of the sharks, what's better to feed them, the meat or the
Meat.
fish?
Meat. Always meat.
Meat. Okay.
Yeah, they don't seem to care about the fish too much. Most things don't seem to care about fish all that much.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was kind of like some animals you would think would be better for the fish, like the fish-eating birds or something like that, but no.
Nope.
Game's a little special needs, I guess. Yep. It's funny how many times I've unintentionally saved animals from the sea with my boat. Sometimes I eat them, but mostly I just let them go.
Why is there no refrigerator in this place? Weird. Stupid.
One more question.
Yes.
For going down the rivers, can you actually take your boat down all that crap, or do you get stuck?
Some.
Some rivers you can go down to a certain extent and then you'll get blocked off. And
Okay.
other ones you can follow quite a ways. Generally, I would not rely on being able to go more than 30% down a river before you encounter a problem. You won't get stuck. I mean, they'll just not be able to go any further.
Okay.
Really, to do that, we're going to want the platform saddle large creatures. And Loki has seen two versions of that. What is your estimation of that so far, Loki?
Which creatures?
The creatures that I built structures around. That walk around.
I think they could be really fun. Wait, walk around?
Yeah, that they walk around. Do
Well,
you not know you can walk around with this giant structure on the thing's back?
it did?
It's like a walking boat jet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that allows you to go into the. Not only can you go down the rivers, you can go up mountains with those. And so I've already got two of them. One of them is at the base, which I keep trying to give to people, but nobody wants it. And I've got another one elsewhere that I am going to kit out for myself. But whatever. Whatever. Reject my love. Reject it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that with one of the brontosauruses. That's kind of why I want to breed like a really powerful one, like something over 100.
Well, we can do it to the Titanosaurus as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can we?
This platform saddle. Yup.
See, that's why I want to go get a Titanosaurus.
Yeah, we don't have the. We don't. Okay, so the saddle for the Titanosaurus unlocks at level 100.
I'm pretty sure it's fast, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Fast.
Speed of it? No.
No?
No. But it's not crazy slow. It's just it's not fast. It's a big walking base, man. The Titanosaurus is classed as a boss type dinosaur, and we can only tame it if I've set up a correct server variable to permit it. I'm not sure if I've done that. By default, I don't think you can. But there's a server variable you can switch that will permit it. And when we get close to doing it, we will do that. The correct way to do it, apparently, is to get a Quetzal outfit it with a bunch of cannon, and then tag the Titanosaurus in the head.
With autocannon.
A broadside of cannons.
Until it dies.
No, until it's knocked out. For the larger dinosaurs, a cannonball to the head is kind of akin to hitting the old school dinosaurs in the head with a club.
But I thought we're going to try to tame it, not kill it.
Yeah, no. Again, it's like hitting a dinosaur in the head with a club.
Let's see.
The club knocks them out before it kills them.
I see.
And if you're hitting them in the head with cannonballs, whilst it would seem that would kill them, apparently what it does is it knocks them the fuck out.
I see.
But yeah, you can't really use tranq darts on them. It doesn't. They've got too much health. It's basically irrelevant.
I understand.
So you have to cannonball them in the head. And the cannons are fixed artillery units. They have to be built either at a base or on the back of some sort of platform dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
The Titanosaur has a base damage of 1,000. Ask me which types of structure it can damage, Loki.
All of them. Which
Literally
types
all
of structure can it damage?
All of them, including metal.
An obsidian?
We can't build obsidian. There's no obsidian structure, but it can destroy metal. So, long story short, you just don't want to do that. You don't want to fight them from, say, a base or something. What you want to do is kite them around with a flying dinosaur that has cannons built on. Probably cannons built on the rear. Frankly.
So the hyenas are no match for the Ankylosaurus.
Haha.
It just flew them all away.
Yeah, I was looking at the damage the hyenas do, and it was pretty bad, so.
I hate when animals glitch out and it takes forever to actually find the place to hit them, to actually get the resources harvested from their bodies.
Oh, wait, what are we doing?
Nothing.
Huh? Why nothing?
What do you mean?
You said nothing. Wait,
No,
nothing?
the hyena glitched out and I kept trying to find just the right angle to smash its body with.
Oh, no luck.
No, I found it. It just took a while. Hyenas also give you prime meat. Interesting.
I haven't had much luck with keeping that stuff. Like, even if I keep it in the animal or transfer it to a cooler as soon as possible, it's just like blink. By the
Are you
time I
talking
get
about-
anywhere.
Are you talking about prime meat?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you want to cook it as quickly as possible unless you get a fridge.
Okay.
Cook it, turn it to jerky. That's the best way to keep it. I have a bunch of prime jerky sitting around.
Can you still use it as jerky to tame then, or?
No.
Yes, you can.
Can you? I would think that'd be incredibly ineffective.
What, jerky to tame?
Yeah.
No, they eat it.
All right.
You put the jerky in their inventory and they eat it. I think it's classed as the same way as cooked meat. Or sorry, cooked prime. I don't think it loses any effectiveness for being jerked.
Oh.
But you know, once it has been jerked, I mean, it lasts for pretty much forever. Particularly, I mean, you put it in a preservation bin or something. Jerky in a preservation bin lasts forever. Jerky in a fridge lasts even longer.
Well, that's good. Now we just need to get fridges on our boats.
You all should have had the unlock for the goddamn fridges, except for Jay.
It was like this, like one of the first things I did. I was like, I don't want to be running around for meat all the time because it. I know you could keep it in the animals, but
Well, the preservation bin and the fridge are different.
yeah.
Yeah. But in any case, why can you not build all this jazz, Loki?
Because it needs a generator. And then I have to keep powering it. And then I'm just gonna get scrambled. And not figure out what the fuck is going on anymore.
Yeah, but you got infinite. Yeah, but okay. So here's the thing with oil, or sorry, gasoline. From what I've seen, the rate the generator consumes the gasoline is scaled to how many things you've hooked up to the generator.
I see.
That are right. So the generator that has been keeping the fridge going in the main base has not gone through a stack of 100 gas in a week.
Alright, so gasoline is
I mean, I don't think it's even gone through like 30 gas in that period of time. Now, by comparison, a preservation bin will burn through a stack of 100 spark powder in about, I don't know, a day or so. Which is why whenever I have a preservation bin, I always keep it with between 200 and 300 spark powder because I tend to ignore them for a while.
yeah.
And then I don't want to come back later and find it just full of rotten meat because it ran out of spark powder. So anyway, that's all I use the preservation bins for now is just to make jerky. Otherwise, into the fridge you go. But yeah, all you need to make all the electrical crap is silica pearls, metal ingots, obsidian, and cementing paste. And the metal base should really have most of these things already refined and ready to go. So you should be well placed.
Well, you came back with no iron? How's that even possible?
Were you hitting the right rocks?
No. Maybe, I don't know. We'll have to see. guess I'll do that later. What is this? Energy brew?
Bear?
Hmm?
That looks like a bear.
There is a bear-looking creature. I'm clearing most of this mountain at this point. And now I just wish I had something bigger to carry all this stuff. And something a little faster than this. Can we just drop like all the points into this thing's running speed? Mhm. So there's nothing that collects metal better than this thing. The Ankylosaurus.
You got a what?
Nothing collects metal better than the Ankylosaurus.
This is true.
Okay, well, time to head back, I guess. Why is it not following me? Set to follow.
This is probably something you guys have said before, but I can't remember. And I'm not intending on going out that far in the ocean, but do the sharks actually attack your boat
Not
too, or
sharks.
is that
Nope.
The
no
whales.
Nope.
sharks?
Nope. Nope.
Just the
They
whales.
can't. Only the whales.
Okay.
Lots of things may chew on the bows, but if you made it out of stone, none of them can hurt it. T-Rexes can't do anything to it, whatever. I mean, if they go pounding away on it for a long time, they may damage one of the stone segments by less than 1% if you let them just go to town for like 5 minutes. To give you an idea of how completely pointless their attack is. So there you go.
Just a small idea.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. The movement speed flying of a domesticated Argentavis is 600 units. Whatever that is. The Quetzal is 500. Despite the fact that I have seen those motherfuckers in the air quick. Petrodon, whatever, 600. So Petrodons potentially are faster when sprinting than the Eagles are. That's nice. And the Tapajara has the highest movement speed you can get on the island of 700. And the stamina used by sprinting is pretty typical. So there's a lot of one thing which I want to do, Loki, is I want to progress and see if we can ascend.
Oh, I just watched the whole video on how to ascend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like the fact that you want to do something like that. The guy went in with all tech weapons, including a tech T-Rex, and died.
Aw. Well, he was soloing it, wasn't he?
Yes. Now, if we
Yeah,
can
yeah.
all get tech equipment, I'm pretty sure we can clear the easy version relatively easily.
Okay, so can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
You know when you kill T-Rexes and Brontosauruses and Stegosauruses and all kinds of other bullshit, occasionally you will get little trophy things from them?
Yep, I've been collecting them around my boat.
Good, okay. I've been dumping mine in your base in the north.
Okay.
You'll see there's a big stack of them. So that, and then there are special thingies that you get from caves and stuff.
Yes.
And we need to start collecting those. And if we collect those, we can then go to the beacons. Oh wait, the obelisks. The obelisks.
And summon boss level events.
Yes, and then we can fight the boss level events. And when we defeat them, we get element and blueprints for tech weapons and stuff.
Okay. Do you want to start trying to fight boss level events?
No, we're not high enough level yet.
But if we get our T-Rexes up a high enough level.
Well, what I'm saying is when we get a Quetzal, and we have Bronto bases and stuff, we can start fighting these boss level events by moving in a series of fixed cannons. Like we can bring an entire barrage of autocannons to the party.
That sounds like fun.
Power them up, load them up with ammunition, right? We can also have a Brontosaurus that has nothing but Plant X on it.
Ooh.
Plant X barrage and an autocannon barrage. Summon the thing, broadside the bitch, kill him, in the most disgraceful manner possible.
So it shows up and it dies.
It shows up and it eats shotgun to the face. Don't tell me you don't like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yep. And so you do that, you kill a bunch of those things, and then we get the element X, we get the blueprints, and then we can make our N tier element base, which I recommend is on a mountain peak somewhere.
Yes, absolutely. And we can gear out all of our things in tech.
Additionally, once we get scuba, I mean, it's really premature to think about going to the tech cave before we even have fucking scuba tanks. Get scuba, and that will let us farm deep sea biomes, and we'll be able to build undersea bases. See?
I do like the undersea bases idea.
And we'll be able to. There are sea creatures, big sea creatures that you can build bases on the backs of, and we can tame some of those, and that would be fun. I know you had an encounter with one of the giant squids.
Yes, but without the without the scuba gear, I'm useless. My sharks had no problem fighting it. Me dying in the water is what caused the issue. The jellyfish caused an issue, and then apparently there's a whole other issue with eels. I did not know there were eels in this game, but there were.
I didn't even know there were eels either.
Right. Until you die a horrible, horrible death to eels.
Yeah. So if you have the scuba gear and you're mounted on some competent seagoing creatures, you can go down there with a bunch of resources and build an undersea compound.
Yes.
And then use that to have a whole series of undersea creatures that you will work your way from one to the other. And so on. So, for example, there is an armored fish down there that is apparently the utility mining dinosaur because its teeth can bite through stone.
Okay. And you can take it onto land?
No.
I guess you're
But
mining.
there are undersea mineral deposits that you can mine.
Okay, I need to know what we're going after next because I'm getting really excited, but you're not directing me at anything.
No, I'm not. I'm showing you a whole series of things that I'm thinking about. So, in any case, we need to level up. That's a big part of what we need to do. So, in the meantime, we need a Tapajara, which you can find in the river valleys. And let's see. That's really it. You know, that and just work on your. Really, you should see if you can do anything with the Panarsar, whatever is the thing you build the bases on the back of that we have right now. See if you can do anything with that. Now, keep in mind, this is the nice thing about him. You can put crafting stations on his back. You can fill him up with a lot of heavy shit, and you can follow your combat dinosaurs. And if things decide they want to go back and kill him, well, they can't because he's basically immortal.
Right. I wouldn't mind getting a bunch of wolves, that thing, and a few of my mining dinosaurs, and just going up somewhere and just wrecking an entire area.
So, for example, you can put a campfire on his back. You can put you could even put an electrical generator and a refrigerator on his back. A whole bunch of stuff. If you're fighting a lot of dinosaurs, you can even retreat into into the base on his back, and snipe the dinosaurs that are trying to kill you. In the same way that you retreat into your boat when there are a bunch of awful dinosaurs trying to kill you.
Yes, they do that. do that a lot.
So that's the thing. And so if you're in there, the way I'm planning on using those things for now is to run around with a T-Rex or a mammoth, one of the two. It doesn't really matter. But T-Rex is currently what I'm thinking of. And having that thing follow behind, and with all the crafting stations and storage, and then occasionally I will dump resources into it, or process things, from one thing into another. You see the utility.
Yes. He is a fantastic utility.
And there are different versions of it. So, like, you could have a one of it, which is a resource processing version, which just hangs out on the mountain and follows you around while you're turning all of the metal nodes into ingots. And that way, rather than having to run all the way back to the metal base, you can just dump your bullshit off on that thing, and it will just continuously process everything in ingots as you go.
What's its carrying capacity?
I think the one in front of the base is 1,700 right now.
That's not much.
It's pretty good when you consider that it's going to be processing things into ingots as you go.
Yes.
So rather than and you're thinking like you're thinking about how much metal you could move. You're not going to move metal. You're moving ingots, which are half the weight of the metal, effectively, right? Because two metal chunks turn to one ingot.
Right.
So 1,700, and also you don't have to ride the fucking thing. You just have it follow you around.
That is true.
And it's, generally speaking, will not be attacked because to most dinosaurs it looks like a structure.
Okay.
Sometimes they'll catch like a glimpse of its ankle or something and want to attack it because they can see its ankle. But they generally can't attack the ankle. Sometimes they can, which is really annoying. But nothing big is going to get down to its ankle. It's only going to be like stupid little what are they called?
Compies?
Nah, maybe, but it's mostly going to be like little rat creatures. Every once in a while, we'll get in there and start poking at it, which is really annoying. I set them to neutral, so they only attack things that attack them. And if something attacks the structure around them but does no hit point damage to them, they will ignore it, and they'll just sit there and go, "What?" They'll only get mad if something touches their ankle. And usually the only thing that'll do that will be like those little rat creatures, and then we'll just stomp them. So it's like whatever. In any case.
But also autocannons.
Well, yeah. But I'm thinking about that more with the brontosauruses. So I'm not thinking about that with these things. These things I'm thinking more as utility creatures.
Mm-hmm.
That we will use as mobile resourcing bases. Also, like expedition retreats. So if we're doing a trip around the island and we need to retreat to a structure for the night because reasons, you can just everybody dismount the Tyrannosaurus Rexes, which can defend themselves.
Oh, I think I just found your base.
Did you know?
Yes.
Whatever.
Were you going around the rim of the island?
Yeah, because I'm seeing. Well, it could be Loki's base. I'm just seeing a T-Rex, so.
You should see another 4 right after that.
Yeah,
Maybe it is Swills then, because there's just the one white one.
You're still all gaming.
Is it on the coast, and is it just sort of like a corral?
Yeah. Yep.
That's the metal base.
Oh.
If you follow that up to the mountain peak, there's a big resourcing base.
Where I am currently located.
Yeah, Loki's up there. So you can find him there, or you can, which is probably a good idea, linking up with Loki.
Do you, are there a bunch of Ankies up there too, or?
Yep.
Nope.
Okay, that's what I'm kind of going for.
There are a lot of ankylosauruses up there. We mostly kill and eat them, unless they stay out of our way. get in our way, we eat them.
Whatever.
All right, I have to go, guys.
Oh, all right.
Right.
That was quick.
You're all gamers.
Yep.
Is it how to stay alive? So survival mode.
Yep.
And you have 10 lives.
Nope.
Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. It's not your fault.
Still. It's about surviving. Not about living.
That living and surviving is the same thing.
Your years, maybe.
What about in your years?
I don't mind surviving. I don't care about survivors.
Oh. Well, that's too bad.
No.
That's how we
When
lose
you're
a lot of good
survivor.
people.
Yeah. So good people. They're not living. They're only surviving. Hallelujah.
Well, like I said, it's better than not doing anything at all.
Better do nothing. You better realize there is no goal in life.
Why would I do that? That sounds postmodernist.
No, it's anti-postmodernism.
All postmodernism is
Why are
empty.
you reacting like that? Why, as if smart?
What do you mean?
You don't understand nothing.
Sure. If that's what you think, I'll go along with it.
Yeah, when you're saying such stupid things.
You think they're stupid? That's fine. I don't.
You recognize you're in survival.
No.
At the same time, you say that's living.
No, I never said any of those things.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard you there. Okay.
You said those things. No.
That's what I heard.
No, that's what you said. I didn't say those things.
Yeah, okay. Oh, sorry. My fault. But it's not personal, you know?
I'm not taking it personally.
Pete, okay, thank you. It's a good start. But surviving is not the same as living.
Well, while you're living, you're definitely surviving.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, make a definition of surviving, make a definition of living.
No,
Yes.
I didn't say it's the same thing, but it is the same thing.
Yeah, you. Oh no, I don't take it personal. Sorry. Indeed, it's about the define surviving, about living. Define living, even if you're surviving. Are in survival mode. They all have 10 lives and many levels to grow and win while they lose. It's so they're speculating with their lives.
Right. Do you think people shouldn't?
They are addicted to it. They think they learn something.
Do you think people shouldn't?
They're being framed.
Do you think people shouldn't? Think people should just stop?
No. It's like I don't want to illegalize homosexuality.
Oh, we're not
But I
talking about
don't-
homosexuality. We're talking about survival.
I don't want to legalize
and
it
video
either.
gaming.
You asked me if it should be forbidden.
Right. But we're talking about
Well,
gaming, not homosexuality.
I make a comparison with
No, that's a
homosexuality.
very unfair comparison because that's not what we're talking about. That's segueing the conversation that far and that quickly. It's kind of dishonest.
Well, but it is very illustrative.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, to illegalize gaming, but I don't want it to be normal too.
Okay.
I don't want to be when you're a gamer. I don't want that the system is going to tell when you're a non-gamer you're being discriminated. You know, I don't want to go that way because you feel like that. You and your feelings and whatever.
I'm not sure what you're saying. Can you explain to me what you mean? Because you're telling me how I feel, but I never said how I feel. I'm feeling a lot of dishonesty.
Indeed, and I'm going over the top. Okay. You claimed that gaming shouldn't be. You asked me if I should forbid, illegalize gaming.
Did I? Alright, fine. Do you think gaming should be illegal?
Okay, you agree with that?
No, I'm asking. Asking.
But you did agree. You did ask me that.
Yes. Okay. I'll ask you. Do you think gaming should be illegal?
Do you remember what I answered?
You started talking about homosexuality, which I said isn't the question.
Yeah, and afterwards I answered you in another way.
Well, other way.
Okay, maybe homosexuality confused.
That's what I said. It absolutely confused me.
I took that comparison because I don't want to illegalize it.
But I always hear "but" coming on.
Because it has nothing to do. Your behavior and your feelings have nothing to do with law. And if so, you're being lived.
Okay. Explain that. I don't fully understand.
When it's about behavior and the law defines you're being lived, it's thought control, it's feeling control, it's like you're being mentalized.
How is being left any different than being right?
Sorry, what did you say?
How is being left different than being right? Aren't they both just mental manipulations?
I know I'm right, but I don't have to get it from you because I already am.
No, but I'm not telling you that you're right or wrong. I'm literally asking you. I don't know, because to me personally, I believe that both of them are false dichotomies. I don't think there's actually a difference.
You're referring to the political system.
Sure. I thought you were referring to the political system too.
About the system in the justice system.
No, not the justice system, the political system.
No, yeah, you did refer to the political system. I refer to the justice system.
To the what? To the what system?
Justice system.
Okay, you're saying that no? Are you sure it's justice system and not morality?
What's right and what's left.
Nowadays, are you sure you don't mean morality, not justice? Because I don't understand how justice system has to do with that.
No, you don't.
How's right and left have to do with justice?
Let me explain. There were Roman laws. Christianity was embedded in the elite, and justice system in such a way that people got a second chance. Contrary to Judaism, which is an eye for an eye and a ear for an ear. And I was talking about the justice system as being raped, as being hijacked and raped by postmodernism. And you asked me about political system. What is
No,
left
we were talking about making video games illegal.
Oh, I never said.
No, I asked you a question. Whether you think
I-
video games should be illegal, and now you're talking about the Jewish justice system?
I always said don't legalize the.
No, you didn't
Gay.
always say it. You said something about the gays.
Oh, now you're. First, you don't want to talk about homosexuality, and now you were.
No, but now we're talking about the Jews. I'm really confused what we're talking about. Are we talking about the Jews? Are we talking about the gays? Or who are we talking about?
Justice system and the Roman justice system, and what Christianity did to the justice system, which is the Western justice system nowadays,
Okay.
with a second chance. And that's what Christianity brought us.
Okay.
Second chance.
Are you sure the
Okay.
Jews didn't bring you a second chance?
No, the Jews were an eye for an eye, and an ear for an ear, and whatever, a leg for a leg. And if you stole the bread, chopped off like Islam. And Islam is a fake religion, but that's another discussion.
Okay.
But in the way of homosexuality, we shouldn't illegalize it, and we should legalize it. Like in Uganda, in Africa, homosexuality is a crime. Well, that's idiot. But in the West, homosexuality is like a state of being, while we all are hetero. That's a pseudological lie, and it's so sickening. It's making the society.
Okay, but I still don't understand your
unhealthy.
comparison from homosexuality from video games to homosexuality. Are you saying the video games are a pseudological
Comparison
lie?
is. I said it already 5 times. The comparison is shouldn't legalize it, and you shouldn't illegalize it. It's about the justice system.
Okay, see, but this is where we're stuck again. I don't know what you mean by this is the justice system.
How about you think gamers identify, hey, I'm a gamer, that's my identity, so I don't want to be discriminated.
Right.
That's sick, man.
Okay.
That's the same thing as saying, hey, I feel like a toothbrush. I
Okay.
don't want to be discriminated.
Okay.
Because it's not about being human, it's about your behavior.
Okay.
What you like or what you don't like, whatever. It doesn't say anything about all. When you say we are all human, you say we are all hetero. Whatever your behavior, sexually or whatever you're doing, gaming, it's not important.
Agreed. So
Just
if
in a
it's not
justice
important,
way,
why are you spending so much time talking about it?
Because it's being fucked up, it's being hijacked and raped, and this society has been screwed up. It's normal to defother. That children are being screwed up and being indoctrinated with postmodernism. That when they are 6 or 10 years old, it's normal to say to those children, hey, you can choose if you feel homosexual or not. And next, they are identifying with it. And
Yes.
the identity politics are confirming that. And they're making common core of it. Ah, man, it's so sick.
So what are you gonna do to stop it?
Yeah, what I'm doing what I can. I'd like to make a party um, for a healthy society.
Okay.
Yeah, and it includes freedom and truth. So every other party who claims freedom or truth, exposed.
How are you gonna expose them?
Because exposing pseudological lies, debunking feminism.
Okay, so you told me before that you've been doing this for 40 years.
40?
60?
60? No, I've been doing this for 70 years. But maybe you other Holland who did this for 40 years ago.
Okay.
His children were afraid to come to his funeral because of all these angry dads, and he hadn't seen his children for 40 years. Maybe that's why you're confused. But I've been busy with it for 70 years.
Okay. Is that 17 or 7D?
No, not 70.
Like 1-7.
Hey. Yeah.
Okay, so 17 years.
Just to be sure. Because next time you're saying 70 years.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
17
I've been
years.
busy with it for 70 years.
Okay, so how many people have you converted over to the cause?
Sorry, what was that?
How many people have you converted to come join you, to donate money to your cause, to help you start the political party?
0.
Well, how come?
Because, well, there are some who are in father movement here in Holland, which is very weak, but some still like to talk with me. But the issue is that I'm saying divorce is child abuse to begin with. And all these other fathers, they want equal rights. And that's
Alright, that's not right, because now everyone wants to child abuse. And you don't want everyone to child abuse.
Because they want equal rights, because feminism wants equal rights, and next they say, hey, see, feminism doesn't want equal rights, so hey, we unmask them. But they don't even realize how to fill up equal rights. When they are a father and they have 50-50, they don't even know how to perform as a father. But when I say divorce is child abuse to begin with, or avoid to begin with, everyone pukes me. As well in the feminist corner, as in the father corner, and in all the progressive way. Meanwhile, children suffer and are being harmed and damaged for life in their existence. And everybody is in denial. Equal rights. We are so tolerant. Yeah, but you're not tolerant for fathers. Defathering is normal. and then my life is ruined, and my children hate me, no one cares about that. No one. Eh?
Okay.
I reckon in Holland about 1 million fathers and 1.5 million children, and exponentially in America it's about 20 million fathers who the system and whatever, no one cares about it because the system is feminized and homophile, postmodernized. Children, um, you know, children's rights and the best interest of children. It's all focused on the mother and child relationship in a safe way. And between the lines, the father-child relationship is unsafe.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of substituting the father is normal. It's kind of the sublimination between the lines. Well, and what it has to do with gaming?
What does that have to do with gaming?
It's not living. It's enslaving. It's about belittling. It's about zombinizing people, and as if normal, and they don't even know. The trust on child protection, on child care, justice system, judges, police. They trust on it.
Of course. You have to trust something. You can't trust
Yeah.
nothing. You can't live your life not believing in anything either.
So that's why I want a party for a healthy society. The context of truth and freedom. I would like to contribute for a party, political party, who wants to go against progressives, against postmodernism, against feminism, against homosexuality, against every pseudological lie. But I'm still alone. You're right.
Well, how are you going to get around it? How are you going to stop being alone? How are you going to move along and get your party started?
I'm still breathing. Thank you.
Oh,
And
but
I don't see any.
Surviving isn't living. You just
Yeah,
surviving
indeed,
isn't good
I'm
enough.
surviving. I'm not living, and I don't see a future where I can live in freedom, with love, and I don't see it.
Well, why don't you help us build
I
that?
think. What?
Help us build it. Help us build that future.
Cool.
Hmm? Well, look, you know these people. You know, like Kraut and T.
Love
You
man.
know Will.
If you want that, I love you. Because you have to fight at one side and at the other side, as a human being, develop developing love and developing happiness in a healthy way. Yeah, when you're developing, it's not very healthy. You should go outside and find to love to your friends. You know, reality.
I tried.
We,
I hung out. I took a look what was available. But right now, way too many people are just focused on themselves instead of trying to be part of a community or care about each other. People only care about taking care of themselves.
yeah, that's identity politics. It's good for the government taxes and.
Of course.
Meanwhile, you had to work. It's a postmodern gulag. Not even game. So you're working, and at home you're gaming. Yeah.
Well, I released a new video yesterday. Today, I'm supposed to be working on a different video, but it's not mine. It's Siggy's video. And she's not home. She went to go take care of her sister, so I'm just at home alone bored.
There are very good initiatives, but still, you know, in general.
Yeah. Something's got to give eventually.
Absolutely, it's not going to last. This hedonistic society.
Oh, that's what my mom says. But she also believes Jesus was an alien, so you never know.
Oh, I understand that, but she don't know. She wasn't there.
Well, she's
And
saying...
next, when you say Jesus is an alien, okay, but still, if there is a God, he created aliens. Yeah.
I guess he did.
So, well, at least your mom is correct.
I guess. Correct in some sense of the word.
Yeah. And maybe I'm stupid. Okay. Life is sucks.
I don't think you're
Father.
stupid.
I'm isolated. I've made this issue a big point. 70. Fuck you. And it isolates me. Yeah.
Are you gonna do anything to stop the isolation?
But there are so many problems. Because of all the shock damages, had heart problems. Next I got diabetes and obesitas, polyneuropathology. My nerve system has been cracked down with. Oh, I can't move. Don't have any condition. I try. Fitness, but don't have much power in my muscles. I'm always alone, and I'm not motivated to join this society.
What do you need to be motivated?
What do I need to be motivated?
Yeah, what do you need to be motivated?
Loving and caring woman. And
Well.
my children. Or my children. When my children are reconnecting with me, well, I can I can do much more because it's so depressing. It's so harsh, and but I don't see a benefit in joining the society. And the society is so bad. It's so pseudologicalized. I'm not going to join it. Absolutely not.
Well, is that doing society good or is that doing society harm? Because I don't think that's doing society more harm than good.
Well, I do everything to harm society.
Well, that's not good either.
I reckon, well, it's best of worst. Of course, it's not good, but I reckon society already cost at least €500,000 for our case, for our divorce. And there are hundreds of thousands other divorces. Like in America, it's about $60 billion business a year.
Yeah, that's a pretty expensive business.
So I want to damage that as much as possible. I don't want to join it, and whatever I can do is to damage that, and that's not good. Okay. I don't see a positive way.
Oh, what was that?
That's Mike.
What's happening with your mic?
Hey, wait a moment. Is it better now?
Yep.
Yep.
Sometimes it happens to start up again.
Yeah, it's starting again.
Oh, there it goes again. That's...
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, I don't know what to do. This
Is your microphone too close to your speakers? That's normally what happens.
is
Move it away from the speakers.
okay. Okay. Hey, that's better. Yes.
One of the things I wish they'd let you do in this game that I know you would appreciate low key is when you have extras of something that you wish you could scrap to get the material from.
There is. It's an industrial grinder.
Oh. That's not the fabricator though.
No, the grinder. It breaks things up and it gives you the majority of your resources back. Man, this T-Rex is awesome.
Hmm. It's hard. Life is hard.
I understand. Huh.
I reckon to
Hmm?
start up. I reckon to start up with $1 million and health. And so
Where do I
reckon
get $1 million? I really
million.
need $1 million. I
Yeah,
can
I
live
don't
pretty
know.
happily with $1 million for a while.
Well, it's not
If you're a lucky little shit, the lotto max is tomorrow.
Is there...
But when you want to change the system, you have to make you have to make a political party, and to start with $1 million is just to start with. But
Yeah, of course.
at the end of the day, you need maybe $100 million
I'll
or a
take 100 million.
billion. Yes. But I would like to contribute when such thing was possible.
So wait, what do you want to do?
Expose pseudological lies
Okay,
in the
so
context of truth and freedom.
are you doing that?
A party for a healthy society,
So do you have a
developing
Patreon set up?
human well-being
Do you have a
in a
Patreon
healthy
set up?
way. You can make Patreon setup. Yeah.
Yeah, you can set up a Patreon, you can set up a GoFundMe, you can set up all kinds of stuff to help you out. You don't just have to rely on people.
I want to contribute my thoughts, and I need managers and all kinds of people to make it a corporation. Yeah, or
Okay, how much money
to
do you
make it
have?
running. I'm not good in manager or whatever. I'm only good in saying it as it is.
But anyone can say that they're good at saying stuff and you want a political party based on their ideas. Right? Like, I have a lot of political ideas I would like to start a party around.
And they always are backed up with money makers.
Well, I guess I just need money makers, and you need money makers to support your idea.
Yeah, that's it. Because all these people with ideas, they don't have money.
So you think the people
They're
with ideas
supported.
don't have money?
Yeah.
Well, who's got the money then?
Yeah, okay, Donald Trump is not a good example, but otherwise, when it's about Clinton or Obama, you know, the money comes from George Soros and Rockefeller and Rothschild and
Didn't the Rothschild guy die though? Like
That's
yeah.
only one
It's
person out of many.
102.
I know. But like he was like, you know, wasn't he like the worst of the bunch or something? Like
Yeah, in essence,
yeah.
in origin, yes. But they
I mean, I know
start-
it's not. I know it's not a lot, but I mean,
Yeah, but
hopefully, maybe Sorrows will join them.
what is going on?
Hoping that nature will take care of them since no one can trip them, you know?
And they do it. They are in the business for 300 years.
Yeah.
So because the oldest guy died. Corporation didn't die.
No, I know they're still his kids. I know his family was pretty big, but I always
Yeah.
kind of hope that maybe with the change in leader, maybe someone better will come out. You always hope, right?
Well, if you don't want to despair, you're obliged to hope.
Well, let's just keep hoping then. Hope will keep a lot of things alive.
Doubt it.
You doubt it. That's
Yeah,
sad.
in a way it does, but I reckon it's better to not have hope and to not despair.
Yeah, but isn't despair important?
Despair is making depression, and hope is lifting. But it's a mental state. It's not about reality. It's about self-fulfilling prophecy. But people need it. I recognize that people need it because, yeah, they don't know. Okay, but they are filling their time with work, and they can't think about all these issues. So they need hope.
To be
Other
honest,
people,
we all need hope. We all need lots and lots of hope to keep us going through the day. Some days are just not good days.
oh, you missed my point. I said without despair, there you don't need hope. And so it's kind of misleading. We all need hope.
Guess.
It's kind of a fairy tale. It's self-fulfilling prophecy. But at the same time, despair. Can't change it all. You can't. You're just a human being, and you're depending on elite. And the past decades is about progressives. And you depend on it. You trust on the government because you you have to work all day or have your family woman or as a mother or as a father, whatever way, and you're not. Yeah, you don't know what it's all about. So your vote is very questionable. And you
Well,
vote.
a lot of people's votes are very questionable.
Yeah. So democracy is just a farce.
No. It's still the best system we have.
Mm. Well, the West is the lowest guild ever.
The lowest what?
Because it's not about democracy. As a Trojan horse for the postmodern pseudological lies, feminism and homosexuality, and atheism.
Well, it didn't start out that way. Unless you think
Democracy, in essence, is the best structure to govern locally and to govern federal. Not when the laws are unjust. And not unjust, but unjust. And Martin Luther King already claimed just the people, the people, the citizens, the persons, the voters with any kind of identity. They should it, they should go against the government when the laws are unjust.
Yeah. But again, who determines what's
Revolt.
justice? That isn't that where we are right now?
Justice.
Right now, there's people rioting in the streets because they don't believe that laws are just.
What are they saying? What laws are not just?
Well, they're saying that you can't discriminate against homosexuals or transgenders or anyone based on their identity.
Yeah, and that's so stupid because that's unjust to begin with. Because we are all hetero. So their ideas avoid they screaming racism, sexism, homophobia, misogynist, whatever. As if they're so human.
Well, they are human.
Responsibility, for instance, for the fathering.
No, but never forget, they are human.
Emotionally and psychologically damaging children because of women's rights. Because of women's rights are inhumane. For instance, divorce is damaging and harming children for life. And they don't take any, it's all collateral damage for them. They're screaming, the laws are unjust because we're feeling discriminated. We used to have unequal treatment and discrimination. But now, unequal treatment, it's all about discrimination. Every same thing, we are not equal, you know? And everything every time they say we all are equal, are of equal value, of course, but we are not equal. Naturally, we are of equal value as human beings, no divine human beings. And it's not about your feelings. And you can feel like a toothbrush. That doesn't make you a human being. You can feel homosexual or transgender or making you a human being. Because as a human being, we all are hetero. And that's the same value for all of us. And not how we behave. And now cultural Marxism is trying to make everything, trying to normalize all these abnormalities. And otherwise, you're intolerant. You have to respect. It's about choice. And next, when you say, hey, so homosexuality is a choice? No, that's not a choice. Say, well, you're not born like that. Fuck you, it's cultural. You're made like that. Well, maybe I don't explain it very good, but the system has been fucked up. And society is with people's heart and minds have been fucked up. And I didn't fuck it up.
No, that's true, you didn't. It's not your fault.
behind the scene, man. It's, in back chambers with lip servicing. And times like George Soros and Rockefeller. Yeah, the more households and the more revenues. Rockefeller stated that's why he promoted feminism and divorce, destroying family life.
Well, people don't want to be oppressed, and they want an out at all times. And there's not much you can
So,
do about it. Just out every step of the way.
yeah, I do. I fought for 17 years. I still want to join, but I need my rest. My health is bad, and so I don't reckon something is going to change in my life. Yeah.
Have you tried going on dates?
Yeah.
Do you talk about postmodernism while you're on dates?
Yeah.
Have you tried not talking about postmodernism while you're on dates?
But it's inevitable. when fembots are going to talk, they trigger, and I can't stop not saying anything. When they say, "Hey, I'm a good mother, and I'm divorced, and my children love me," I say, "Hey, and what about the father?"
What about the father?
I have to ask, how come? Did you have feminist ideas about choice? Whatever, you know. But there are more issues because my health is not good. I'm 60 years old. I have not much to give. Also, sexuality is a problem. There are many things. But I still can connect with people who are open-minded. But with dates, I'm not open-minded. They feel safe, and they're depending on their choices, which is, yeah, which government is protecting and providing because of feminism.
So, what is your solution then? What do you want to fix? How do you want to fix it?
I already said it. Expose the pseudo life.
No, but that's not enough.
Make a
You can
political
keep
party.
exposing this all day long. That's not going to change anything.
What the fuck
That's
are you
my-
doing in my house?
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
What?
Yeah. Exactly. What?
Loki, hey Loki, I don't know what else. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know. You've been left.
Hey, you're right.
I know, right?
You're not all right, but you're right.
Hey, fuck yourself. I mean, go fuck you. No, go fuck yourself. Exactly. And do it too, motherfucker.
Okay, Magic, you're in a good mood.
How are you? Sound less drunk than usual. What happened?
I don't know. Did you drink water?
No. But I will drink coffee.
Okay. So again, Loki, I don't know what to do else. I don't know it. I don't know it.
Hey, find some picture of boob and post it and split dick. Ad?
Yeah, all you idiots talking about dicks and vagina.
Yeah. Well, you always talk about postmodernism, so we are one-to-one on that. Find another topic and I'll find another one too. Deal?
Yeah, suck your dick.
Oh, now you're the one talking about dick.
Yeah, what do you say about me, about postmodernism? Magic.
Nope.
You have nothing to say. Okay.
I have
First
no new one to harass. So
when you have nothing to say, shut the fuck up.
I wasn't talking. Motherfucker, you don't know what you want.
I'll suck your own dick.
No, you will not suck my dick.
Hey, when was the last time you tasted pussy?
It was a while back actually. People would
Yeah.
say I'm a slut, but I'm just a regular guy.
Oh, so it's 5 years or something.
No, not that long. I'm not in your camp though.
Yeah, but that's a regular guy, so you're not a regular guy.
So I'm a slut. I think once a year it's okay, no? It's not like too
Yeah, it's
slutty.
it's like Christmas
Exactly. No, celebrate.
time. All this sexualization porn, it's so dumbing down.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you don't
There's
even
more
want
than
to.
that going on, you know it. It's all postmodernized.
Yeah, it is all postmodernized. Now
That's
you
much
can
more
barely ever
important.
find any porn without having women
I
with
remember
penises.
I remember a time where the Ninja Turtle at the end of an episode will like teach you about recycling and shit.
Now what do they teach you about? Gender?
Now they teach you about genders and it's not Ninja Turtle, so they're not even kicking ass. They're just hugging each other for 20 minutes. There you go.
Yeah, that's pathetic.
Yeah. No more John McClane.
Nope.
Now it's all superhero and shit.
And the superhero is female.
No.
Yeah.
Still no female superheroes. At least the superhero genre is still okay. Except Wonder Woman. Now that he came up with Wonder Woman. That seems to work
I
out.
don't care about the gender. They just think it's overblown. Where is John McClane? I need another like.
Haven't
a
you
new
seen
one.
the latest John McClane movie? He went to go fight Russia.
And he
No.
didn't have boobs yet?
No, he doesn't have boobs
I thought
yet.
that was the plot of the second one.
But so you got boobs?
Whatever. All I'm saying is we need a new John McClane because that was like the typical average guy going into a hell of a day, and it was amazing.
Well, no more of that.
Quick question for you, Loki. How long did it take you to tame the Anklo?
A what?
The Anki.
I don't know. It takes like 2 hours. An
2
hour
hours?
and a half. Anywhere from like an hour and a half, maybe an hour. Those things
Okay.
take forever.
All right. Yeah, I might. I just might step out for a few seconds. Like, I'm not gonna leave the game or anything, but It's too hot in my place. I'm like gonna go get something to drink.
Yeah.
Too
Or you
hot.
can put like ice in your panties.
I probably could, but that would probably be painful. So
Well,
you
if you're hot, you're hot. You know.
I am hot. I'm gonna go see if I can get a drink. So I will be back.
When you're wet, you're wet.
Exactly. Yeah, it cannot be that hot. I mean, it's 14-degree where I am.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think she said the people in the building cranked up the heat way too early
Oh.
in the year.
And she doesn't have any control over that.
I guess not. I would have just opened the window.
That's bullshit.
Because like I prefer my house to be too hot, that I have to open a window to cool it down, as opposed to my house being too cold and not being able to heat it up.
I don't know. Both situations suck, but I'm definitely don't mind the cold so much as the hot. But I'm from the north, from the greater north. I hate fucking like when it's 36 with humidity outside. That's the worst.
That is the worst.
That's why I like Vegas so much. It was dry as shit.
That's my favorite type of heat, when you don't sweat.
Yeah.
I can't stand 22 degrees. Too much for me. I need an airco when it's more than 22 degrees.
What the fuck was that?
I got banned yesterday from the Drunken Peasant server.
Why?
Uh, Doing my usual stick.
What was your usual stick?
Uh, Asking for the bra size.
Oh.
And the bitch that asked for me to get banned was offended. And she literally say, I'm triggered because I have a mental illness.
Oh. Good for
And
her.
I got banned.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was funny though.
Those low in Steam, they control the internet.
Hey, that server was cancer anyway.
Yeah.
Are you
There
gonna
was
go back?
one guy that was laughing his ass off, and I was like, that guy's get it. That guy is getting it. But the other one was like all buttered and shit. It was funny.
And
Yeah.
what was her size?
38C.
Whoa. That's good.
Man, I'm getting lost.
Why are you getting lost?
Well, 38C. I know what 36D looked like. 38C. Probably less pronounced, but rounder.
You have your hands full with it.
Yeah.
But she didn't want to show it yet.
Well, I don't know if she got offended because I asked her panty size. She refused to respond, and I was like, "You must be fat, then."
All these feelings.
And she was triggered because I'm not fat. I got a mental illness. I was like, that doesn't correlate together. You're still fat. Was
Right.
funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's up with you?
All these feelings, that feeling offended.
Yeah. What's up
Well,
with
it's
you,
just-
Ad? Did you go? With the honey badger?
Yeah.
Do you go there?
Yeah, I'm not very much with honey badgers anymore.
Yeah.
But I went there all the time. I went there all the time. A bit past months.
Okay, so you're still going.
Yeah,
Okay. What's
because
up?
they have really
What's happening
interesting-
there?
In essence, it's all the same. But
Yeah.
but they do have really interesting things to say every time. But
I'm not sure about that though.
they should level up. They can't level up. They're just framed in his daily issues.
Yeah. What about Addison?
Yeah, she's okay.
Nah, I don't think so. Well, what about the other one?
In essence, Allison is a proven freedom fighter. So she doesn't really okay with the honey badgers because the honey badgers represent kind of MRA.
Why Addison is better though? I thought she was crazier.
Yeah, she had a time when she went for the old time. But Brian
She
is
has those feelings. She always feels.
yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
but she also has the reason.
Okay. I don't believe it.
Brian is the and then you have Karen. Okay, she's not okay because
She's a dyke.
she's a dyke and she's divorced and she's talking about men's rights. But
Yeah,
she's
you tell them.
she's like Milo Yiannopoulos. She's a great.
She's like Milo Yiannopoulos. Yes.
Yeah, she's a great anti-feminist.
No, I don't think so. I think he's overrated.
Yeah, indeed, because she is a feminist at the same time.
Yeah, he played identity politics.
Hannah Wallen, and I really like Hannah Wallen best.
Oh, and that's because he had a stream with her. That's why.
No, yeah, no, that's not.
Yeah, that's why. Don't
no,
lie. Don't lie.
I always thought Hannah Wallen with the most.
You have feelings for Anna.
No, I can't get even a stiff on her. No.
No, but feelings. You got
Already-
feelings. You don't have stiff, but you have feelings.
No, it's not about feelings. She has the most important things to say.
Aw, I
More
remember
than
when I
20
felt
years.
that way about some people too.
Okay.
And
So she has something to say.
yeah, in a way between says and what Allison says. She's in between. She's like common sense. And she also knows about the facts.
Since when's common sense is between something?
What? Common
Yeah,
sense,
exactly.
common sense is what?
Common sense. Since when common sense is between two things?
No, common sense is above. You should read about it in the context of founding fathers. About common
Motherfucker,
sense.
you told that. I didn't come up with it.
I didn't say that, never. That's
Yeah,
common
you just
core.
said it. Whatever.
No, you're referring to common core. You're confused.
Magic, you're confused.
You're a mother's child, and
You got that from me. Hey, are you going to make another rap?
I don't know, man.
I'd like to.
You're not gonna be the subject of it.
Yeah.
Make your own rap, motherfucker. Make something that actually rhyme together. Instead of me having to put every fucking phrase together. Do it.
Magic, be creative. Go make another rap of me.
No.
Yeah, you can do better than the last time.
Hey,
Did so much good. Did so much better than you.
that's not true. You know it. You lying.
Indeed, I'm lying.
There you
I'm
go.
jealous. Yeah. Okay.
You're just trying to make me do another one.
Yeah, that's.
Motherfucking manipulative bitch.
It's not so bad. It's
Hey,
not. It's not evil.
you fucking homophile.
I'm not homophile.
You are homophile. You're manipulative. Like a
Oh,
mother's child.
yeah, you mean borderline?
I don't know. You're fucked up, bro.
Homophiles are borderline. Okay. Yeah, I agree.
There you go. Riveting.
But not relations
Isn't it?
Hey,
are evil or are manipulative. Hey, I'm quite open. I'm not trying to manipulate.
nah, yeah.
You already? You already?
I see through you, Ad. I'm not making another rap. Suck it.
Oh, okay. But you're welcome when you feel like, hey, I want to make another rap. Okay.
Ad'll be there
You're
for
welcome.
you, man. Ad'll be there for you. He'll be there for you every day. Right, Ad?
Yeah, I am Loki. So don't worry, Magic. Come on.
He's trying again.
Everything is going to be okay, Magic. Come on.
I see what you did there, Ad. Don't even think about it.
Hey, mother's child.
Yeah, fucking mother's child.
Well, you got it. You're still drinking coffee, Magic.
I didn't make one yet. I will, though.
Okay. Hey, about Will, he's not. Hey, he's always here, but he's not here yet.
He said he had to go. Probably work.
Yeah. He's like Batman. You get the call and he has to go to work.
It's better than being on call. I mean, no, I guess it is being on call all day.
Yeah, I did get that. My previous job, my fucking boss was total incompetent. He was calling me like 1.5 hour before he wanted me in the job. So
Oh.
I was like, "Hey, I just bought that place in Valleyfield."
Yeah, you were a work slave.
Yeah, not anymore though.
Yeah, you've got a better job now, right?
Yeah.
A couple of 100 miles.
No, it's closer to where I'm living actually.
Still insane. Okay.
You say so.
Still unloading trucks.
Which place is not insane, Ad? Which place is not insane?
Gotham City.
That's not the real city.
You seriously just say Gotham City?
Yes.
You're just being silly now.
You're just a fucking nerds. You motherfucking dork, Ad.
Hey, when I say
You're
Gotham,
comic books, chow.
I say in between, I say every city is the same. And when I say Gotham City is not.
Yeah, I see what you did there. Should
Yeah,
work
but-
on it though.
Manipulating. It's called manipulating.
Sure
Yeah.
is.
Fucking mother's child. Fucking comic book star nerd. Gotham City.
Sim City.
Oh, that one was pretty good. I enjoyed that movie.
Oh, me too. Oh, I like it so much.
Yeah.
Also, the way how it is, it's how it's made in black and white settings. Yeah, and with Rooney. I mean, yeah, he's a great actor.
Mickey Rooney?
It depends on what.
No, Sin City, not Sim City. Sim City was totally
Hey,
different.
Ad, I got something for you.
Penis and boob, boob. Okay.
It's not that, you liar.
You always send me pictures of transgender idiots.
And that's not right. The last post I sent you was blue da da dee da da da. And before that it was, are you a commie or a citizen?
Doe lekker morgen.
Oh, about Eiffel. Okay, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. I'm going to watch your link.
Alright, take care.
Goodbye, boobies. Well, did she laugh?
I think I left.
Oh yeah, we will rock you.
Oh, okay. I'm live streaming, so I can't have that.
Mute yourself, Ad.
Ah, I love this song.
Mute yourself.
And alright guys. I guess have a good night. I'm gonna stop streaming for now. And we'll see y'all later.